Hello guys. Hello, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. I know I'm a person that says I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna make videos like more often. You know, I always say that, but telling you, sometimes you just can't. Things happen, life, you know? So yeah, it's been about a week since I have made my last video. I don't have like an agenda at all. I'm just gonna talk. You know, I've made like a handful of videos. A lot of my videos, unless I have like, there's, you know, points that I want, you know, to establish and talk about and everything. You know, there are some key things, you know, non-scale victories, you know, my weigh-ins and everything like that. And that's all in my head still. Like I will go through that. It just has to come out at some point, it feels like, but I ramble a lot. And I hope you guys don't mind that. I don't think you do, only because, you know, of the amazing people that I have gained through starting this channel, you know, for accountability and to put myself out there and for years, I was so inspired on watching like transformation videos on YouTube, and I'm like, God, you know, someday I want that to be me. And, you know, I have a glimpse of positivity and hope that I can do it, but I never did because it was all just a dream. And I knew that realistically, if I didn't put myself in that mental state of determination, I was never going to lose. I was just going to possibly keep gaining, or just like maintaining the morbidly obese physique and health that comes along with it, you know? And for years, I made myself this happens a lot too, I switch, so bear with me. I made myself, I mean, it got kind of cool today, so I was like, you know what, I usually have my bulletproof coffee in the morning, and then I'm good after that. I don't do another one, but I felt like doing one. So, I mean, if you have some coffee, you know, it's only 3 minutes in, you probably maybe pause this video and make yourself a coffee and just sit with me. And hopefully I don't bore you guys to death. So I believe the last video that I made was my 100-pound loss weight video. Like, I think that's pretty cool that I'm doing this. Okay, I'm gonna circle back. Like, people have contacted me and have told me like how inspiring I am, and I'm like, oh my God. I still, because tomorrow will be my 7-month keto-versary, so I still am like, am I really doing this? You know what I mean? Like, the women that are watching this and that you've been on keto for a number of months or even years, like, it takes you a while to get used to like the comments and the compliments, doesn't it? It takes me aback sometimes. You know, I had my old landlord today. She saw me for the first time in a year. The first thing that she did was her jaw dropped. She's like, oh my God, how much weight have you lost? And I told her I'm like 100 pounds. 100 pounds. She's like, oh my God, that is amazing. She's like, you look amazing and you look so beautiful. You know, and as hard as it is for me to believe that, I am starting to see it more. You know, I look at myself a little bit longer in the mirror now. I love shopping. So those are things that, you know, tell me that deep down inside, yeah, you're feeling that you're owning this, that you're like, you're rocking. Oh, this is so good. I'm using the Sumatra K-Cup and the Saigon cinnamon. I got some butter in there, and I forgot the pink Himalayan salt. That's what goes in my bulletproof coffee, and I forgot it. And then she gave me, this is Sarah, in my mystery box video that we did a whole collaboration. In my mystery box, she gave me a lovely, awesome array of beverages and things to go along with beverages because, I mean, we all know that, you know, with this way of eating, you should stay hydrated. Your skin loves it a lot more if you are staying hydrated. And I got so many coffees, little K-cups, and like stuff to go along with it. Oh, thank you so much again, Sarah. I actually linked her channel in that video too, so you guys should go check her out. She's awesome. She is so positive, and she has such great advice too. The few times that we have spoken, you know, she replies with just like, she's very uplifting. I always love to see when she comments, you know, and that she's watched my videos. So thank you for that, Sarah. You rock. So yeah, this is I know I forgot my salt too. Oh, but yeah, this is a nice little treat. I can't put the thing down. Oh, it's so good. That cinnamon is amazing. Okay, so it's a really good feeling to have somebody tell you how inspiring you are, because that's letting me know that, like, you know, you should be proud of yourself, because at times I'm not proud of myself. You're your own worst critic, you know, and there are days where I suffer from body dysmorphia. I'm like, I look in the mirror and I'm just like, ugh, I look different for being 100 pounds down. Like, I don't look different, but I know that I do. But, you know, it's a bad day maybe, and that just, you know, puts me in a horrible mind frame, you know. And that's why I take progress pictures, because if anything, pictures don't lie. I mean, unless you Photoshop, but I don't got skills like that, and can't do all that. I probably make myself look so much worse. But that shows me it's like, all right, you are a lot slimmer than you have been. I will put my Instagram name in the description, and you can look me up on Facebook if you want. But I'm starting to like add more pictures to my Instagram. Just, you know, some things that I've eaten, and, you know, side by side before and during kind of pictures. So if you guys are interested in that, you can check that out too. But I do want to talk about something. And I didn't necessarily let myself get super upset about this that happened this last week, because I've been eating this way and I've lost this much, so I'm more knowledgeable in that sense. But something that kind of like, it weirded me out a little bit, like made me wonder, like, okay, what's going on? I was up in a week, 8 pounds. I was like, how did that even happen? Because I did not eat off plan at all. I didn't overeat. Sometimes I allow myself, every once in a while I'll allow myself, a handful of peanuts or a very small bowl of popcorn, because I've been eating this way, for 7 months, and every once in a great while. Now, mind you, the last time I did have popcorn was like probably 3 months ago, so it's not like a regular thing. And that was just one, not even full serving, but it was weird because I was gaining before I even had any of that. And then a few days after that, I was gaining even more, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, I felt bloated almost, and my hands were puffy and my feet were puffy, and I'm like, okay, I'm gaining some definite water weight from this, and I'm not sure why. So I did a 36-hour fast, water fast. It was nothing but water. I just wasn't feeling right. So I was like, I'm not going to eat if I don't feel hungry, and if I don't feel like I haven't, even if I am hungry, I don't have like an appetite. You know what I mean? You don't have like a taste for anything. Yeah, that's good. So I was like, what's going on? And I was like playing around with like, what, could be happening. And, I look back and what I ate, I'm like, did it go for my protein, which I hadn't? I mean, I know that peanuts can be an inflammatory, but if it's never, ever made me like gain from this, like, flame up, or I don't know, like have inflammation like this before, like why would it do it now? And then I was like, okay, let me look at my flow calendar, because I have an app. It's called Flow, and it tracks ovulation, it tracks my period basically. And I just want to, and I downloaded it because I've never been regular. Ever since I first, had my cycle, I've never been regular. It's always been off. Sometimes by a lot, sometimes by a whole month. And I got it because I've been told that, this way of eating helps with like fertility and like the women's reproductive system and everything. I'm like, let's see if this changes. Let's see if this way of eating changes. And oh my God, it does. Like, for the last 3 months now. So I've been on it for 7. But for the last 3 months, I have gotten it either the day before or right on that same day. So then I'm like, okay, let me look at my flow calendar. All right, it says I'm ovulating. I had the whole, like, I get the pain, like my ovaries, and I'm like, I just felt different, but, I didn't think anything of it because I've never really had these feelings before, because I believe that, my hormones are changing, and that my body is finally acting on its way to acting normal, because it doesn't have all this extra, like, excess fat and just everything else just bogging, me down. and just, I don't have, so I was like, okay, could it be that? And I did a little research, and it is possible, to gain during ovulation, and leading up to that, and the whole premenstrual syndrome. Like, I've never really had that before. So this was weird to me. So anyways, I did the 36-hour fast, and I dropped 5 pounds doing that, which was like, wow, okay, cool. 36 hours, 5 pounds of just water weight just gone. Awesome. And now I am happy to report I am back where I started at my last video. I believe I made the 100-pound loss, so I'm back there. So I'm really super excited for that. That's pretty awesome, and I know weight loss is not linear. I know it's not just gonna, the whole way, I mean, I do track on my phone too, and it gives me the graph, and there have been some roller coasters, but those few times where it went like super high was the few times that I cheated a little too hard for too long. We're talking like a couple of days, like in the very beginning, because my willpower wasn't there yet. My strength and my determination and my motivation, that wasn't all there yet. And not to say that I'm not tempted now. And, I've eaten a couple of things very rarely here and there, but I don't go overboard. I don't make a whole meal out of it. Once in a blue moon, I'll have a piece of toast. I do treat myself here and there, but now I can say, no, that's enough. So yeah. So I'm excited. I'm back, and I'm more determined than ever. I was just on Facebook, and in one of the many keto groups that I'm in, somebody posted, they're like, let's see those like before and after, or before and during pictures of women that started at 300 pounds plus. And I'm like, oh my God. And there were so many comments, and there were so many pictures of all these women that were like close to the weight that I was at, or just a little bit over. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, wow. Like, I love seeing anybody's transformation at any weight. You could go from like 160 to 130, and that's still inspiring. But this here was a little bit more relatable, only because that's where I began. And that's where, this is where I'm at so far. Like, you can see my other video, like my very first few videos, like my neck was not this slim, like my face has like thinned out. Like, I'm starting to see me. And I haven't seen me in a whole lot of years. I used to, even when I was like 50 pounds lighter than, I was when I first started, at times, I would always be like, oh, I'm cute because, I have a chubby, cute face. Like, I have a cute little baby chubby face. Like, no. It's not cute. And I wasn't. I never doubted that I was beautiful. Because, I always thought of myself in like a different time. I've always thought of myself, when I was younger, and and yeah, like, because you could see me. Because I could see me. Anybody could tell me that I'm beautiful. But I have to think it myself too. And I'm starting to. Man, it's trippy. I still have 63 pounds to go. I can't imagine what another 63 pounds off of me is going to look like. And who's to say that I won't want to go further than that? But 225 is my goal weight. And once I get there, I'll see how I feel. I'll see how I look. I'll see if, I want to just keep going because I got that far to begin with. And even once I get into that maintenance phase, I can't just automatically go back to, how I used to eat. Number one, I don't want to, but I'm going to start to introduce some more fruits and certain veggies, back in my diet. I love milk, but oh my God, unsweetened vanilla almond milk? Why haven't I had that before? I like that better than real, regular, dairy, cow's milk. Almond milk is amazing. If you guys haven't had almond milk, which I'm sure a lot of you have, it's also what's in this coffee. It's a good coffee. Some butter. Buttery cinnamon, I mean, come on. I think I will continue to lose. I'm going to up my carbs a little bit because, once I'm in the maintenance phase, I know it's going to happen. I wanted to say 250 at first, but I'm even at 288 right now. And I'm like, if I said 250, that's only 30 pounds. 288. Yeah. So it's 38 pounds. Nah, we're going to keep going. I would absolutely love to be in a size 14. And right now, a lot of my jeans are 22 and they're getting baggy. So I think I'm a 20 now. So dropping another 6 sizes, 63 pounds, I think that can, that can happen because even the times that, I have been gaining or not losing a lot according to the scale, the inches are melting off like butter. It's crazy. It's crazy to realize you can lose a heck of a lot more inches than you can pounds, it's cool. I have a couple of really cute dresses. You guys saw the last dress that it's a wrap dress and it's form-fitting. I'm just wow, look at that waist. Hello. So yeah, that's cool. Also, I will be making for sure another video on Friday. Did I have a southern accent there for a minute? I'm weird. I do the New York accent, I talk like this or whatever accent. It kind of sounds like New York's accent a little bit. but never Southern. That's weird. I don't know where that came from. Sorry about that. But I will be making another video on Friday because it is another collaboration. So it's another like cooking video, and it's gonna be meat, all about the meats. So yeah, be sure to look out for that. I will be making something kind of yummy. It has to deal with, you know, chicken, maybe some ham. There could be some Swiss cheese involved. I mean, stay tuned. So yeah, we are at 25-minute mark. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of this off camera and just enjoy the rest of my evening. I gotta get up really early. 5 o'clock in the morning is when I work. So I gotta start winding down. And it's funny because the caffeine in the coffee at nighttime, it doesn't affect me. I'll still be able to fall asleep. It energizes me in the morning, and at nighttime it's just kind of, you know, because it's nice and warm, it soothes me. So I hope you guys, you ladies, enjoyed your cup of coffee with me, or just enjoyed just spending some time with me and talking with me. And thank you if you've made it this far. You guys are troopers. I love you all. Don't forget it. So thank you again for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe, and, you know, just say hi. How you doing? How are you doing? You know? Shoot me a message. And I will see you guys in a couple of days. So, bye.